this past couple of days, I've had the honor and the pleasure of going to see my biological mom speak in front of a bunch of homeless women for Project Up in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And I had a couple of breakthroughs that I really wanted to share with you because I think it really might help you people. As far as weight loss is concerned, money, any kind of business, anything that you're trying to do, any area that you might be failing in your life or feel like you're failing in your life, this really was an eye-opener for me, and I wanted to share it with you so that you might be able to fix some things that you might be doing that are causing you to fail. So she happened to be talking about, recipes, and her recipe for success obviously works because she went from being absolutely homeless to being a millionaire in a couple of years. And so people from all over the world flock to her for her success recipe, and they go to her seminars and they read her books and they do everything that they can to try to do what she does, because everybody's attracted to the law of success and what exactly she did in order to get there. So it amazes me how many people try to throw their own 2 cents in, and how many people want the kind of results, or they want the kind of any result that she has or that I have had, but they don't want to follow the recipe. So for example, she was talking about this $114,000 cheesecake that she made. Yes, I said $114,000. She auctioned off 2 cheesecakes for $114,000, her own recipe. Everybody wanted to try it. She always talks about it in her seminars and stuff. And they raised $114,000 for these orphans using these cheesecakes. One bite of the cheesecake sold for $3,000. Now here's the thing. She was saying how her recipe is the reason why it sold for that much, obviously, because they wanted to try it. But there's so many people that would sit here and say, oh, I want your recipe, Danny. But in the long run, when they got the recipe, they'd be looking at it, nitpicking it. Well, it says too much sugar, and I'd really rather use this instead of that. And hey, I don't want to use your secret ingredient. And oh, well, I'm trying to cut back on fat, so I want to use the Greek yogurt instead of this kind of cream cheese or whatever. People would change things about the recipe to make it their own. But then what happens at the end of the day is you don't get the kind of results that you want to get. You're not getting Danny's recipe for her cheesecake because you made it your own. So what are you doing in your life as far as maybe your money is concerned, or your weight loss? For me, was my hurdle, was my thing that I always had to learn how to get over. Once I figured out how to conquer that, this is one of the things that I learned. I had to find somebody that had what I want, the results that I wanted, and I had to follow exactly what they did to get there. If I added in my own 2 cents, what was happening, I was making it my own. And in the past, I had failed so many freaking times and I could never figure out why. Now I figured it out. It's because I was adding a little bit of Kristina. Well, Kristina was fat because Kristina was following her own ideas and suggestions. Somebody else that I wanted to be like had lost a ton of weight following a different recipe. And when I decided to follow their recipe and stop putting my own 2 cents in and trying to think that I knew everything, is when I started to succeed. So if you really want to succeed in this weight loss journey, if you really want to succeed in your business journey, endeavor, whatever it happens to be that you're doing, you need to find somebody that has what you want. You need to ask them how they got there, follow their recipe, follow their journey, take their steps. And the way that I looked at it was, even if I failed by 50%, I'd still lost 50 pounds and I was going to be better off than where I currently was. So if you're trying to do what I did and you want to lose 100 pounds, then you need to do what I did in order to get there. You don't need to add in any of you. Your recipe is not working. Otherwise, you wouldn't be coming to me for advice. My name's Kristina Ray. I lost 95 pounds in a little less than 8 months, and now I get the absolute pleasure of helping my friends, my family, everybody that I meet on YouTube. I mean, it's just amazing. Do the exact same thing, change their life, as long as they follow my recipe. Don't be mad that you don't get my results if you don't do what I did to get there. If you want to contact me, I'd absolutely love to make friends with you, learn about you, get to know you. My contact information is below this video. You can also visit my website, which is coachmekristina.com, or you can send me an email to coachmekristina@gmail.com. Again, that's Kristina with a K, coachmekristina@gmail.com. Have a blessed day.